Hey, kiddo, before we have this conversation tonight, I want you to watch her. Don't judge, don't assume. Just watch. Because before most of us even wake up, Mom's day has already started. The alarm goes off. She's tired. She might have gone to sleep tired. But she gets up anyway. Because somebody needs breakfast. Somebody needs clothes. Somebody can't find a shoe. Somebody needs their hair done. Somebody forgot something upstairs. Somebody's yelling, "Mom? Mom? Mom!" And somehow she answers everybody. She gets the kids together, gets everybody out the door, gets them where they need to be. She hugs them goodbye, watches them walk away, and for a couple seconds, everything gets quiet. But her day isn't over. Matter fact, it's barely started. Because now she has to go to work. She spends hours taking care of responsibilities there, helping people, answering questions, solving problems, being dependable, being professional, being everything her job needs her to be. And sometimes the people around her have no idea what she already did before she even clocked in. They don't know what happened that morning. They don't know what bills are due. They don't know what she's worried about. They just know she showed up. And when that shift finally ends, she still isn't done. Now she's standing in a grocery store, looking at prices, looking at her cart, looking at her phone, doing that little math in her head that too many parents know. Do I need this? Can this wait? What's more important? Can I stretch this until payday? Maybe I don't need anything for myself this week. Because somehow, when there isn't enough for everybody, Mom has a way of taking herself off the list first. Then she gets home, and here comes the second shift. Dinner, homework, laundry, baths, cleaning, questions, arguments. I need this. Mom, look at this. Mom, can you help me? Mom. And she keeps going. Not because she isn't tired, because she knows those babies are depending on her. Eventually, the house gets quiet. Everybody's asleep. Finally. But look, Mom is still awake, sitting at that table. Bills spread everywhere, calculator out, trying to make numbers work that sometimes just don't work. And that's the part people don't always see. Everybody saw Mom handle the day. Nobody saw this part. Nobody saw her sitting there wondering, how am I going to do this? Did I forget anything? Am I doing enough? What happens if something else goes wrong? And sometimes, the woman everybody calls strong is sitting alone in a quiet house, trying to convince herself she has enough strength to do it all again tomorrow. And that's when I started thinking, everybody needed something from her today. Her children needed her. Her job needed her. The house needed her. The bills needed her attention. Everybody checked to see if Mom handled what they needed. But who checked on Mom? So that night, I pulled up, walked to her door, and knocked. She opened it, and there I was. And I wasn't there because I thought I could fix her life. I wasn't there to tell her what she should have done. I wasn't there to judge how she became a single mother. I wasn't there to blame anybody. I came for something much simpler. I looked at her and said, "Hey, Mom, when's the last time somebody checked on you? Not the kids, not work, not the bills. You. How are you doing?" And when we sat down, I didn't want the perfect answer. I didn't want, "I'm good." I didn't want, "I'm fine." Because sometimes "I'm fine" really means I'm tired, I'm scared, I'm overwhelmed, I'm trying, but I don't know how much more I can carry. So tonight, you don't have to be Supermom. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to convince me you're strong. You've proven that already. Tonight, You can just be you. And I started realizing something while sitting there with her. We use the words single mom, like those two words explain everything. They don't. Because every single mother doesn't have the same story. Every father didn't disappear. Every relationship didn't end the same way. Every mother didn't become a single mother under the same circumstances. Sometimes, mom and dad just didn't work together. But dad is still dad. He still shows up. He still picks his child up. He still calls, still provides, still loves. Mom and dad might live in two different homes, but they understand something important. Whatever happened between them, their child doesn't have to carry it. And I respect that, because being a single mother doesn't automatically mean you're parenting alone. Sometimes two people realize we don't have to be together to still be a team for our child. That's grown. That's love. That's putting the child before the ego. But then, there's another mother. She's carrying almost everything herself. There's no dependable second parent pulling up. No guaranteed weekend off. No automatic person she can call and say, I can't do it today. I need you. She's the emergency contact. She's the cook. She's the ride. She's the nurse when somebody's sick. She's the disciplinarian. She's the comfort. She's the person making the decisions. And sometimes, she's making decisions for everybody else, while nobody is asking what she needs. Then there's the mother who had to walk away. And I want to be careful here, because I don't know everybody's story. But sometimes, leaving isn't giving up. Sometimes leaving means a mother decided, my children deserve peace. I deserve peace. We deserve something healthier than this. And walking out that door might have been one of the hardest things she ever did. She might have questioned herself the entire way. But sometimes, starting over isn't the end of your family. Sometimes, it's the beginning of healing. And then, there's another mother I really wanted to talk about tonight, because people don't mention her enough. The mother who never planned on doing this alone. The mother who wasn't abandoned. The mother who didn't simply go through a breakup. The mother whose child's father passed away. And suddenly, the future she pictured disappeared with him. She had plans. They had conversations. Maybe they talked about birthdays, school, graduation, who the baby looked like, what they were going to do as the kids got older. And then one day, she had to figure out how to keep being mom while grieving somebody she thought would be there beside her. And people still call her a single mother. But sometimes those words don't explain nearly enough, because she wasn't left. She suffered a loss. And grief doesn't stop the clock. Morning still comes. Lunch still has to get packed. The house still needs attention. Bills still show up. Her children still need love. She doesn't get to tell life, hold on, my heart is broken today. She gets up, sometimes with tears still in her eyes, and keeps showing up. And if that's your story, I want to speak directly to you for a second. Mom, you don't have to replace Dad. You don't have to become two people. You don't have to erase your own grief because you're trying to protect everybody else. Your children can know that you miss him too. Your children can know that Mom has feelings too. And the fact that their father isn't physically here doesn't mean they weren't loved. So after thinking about all these different mothers, I came back to the woman sitting across from me. And this time, I stopped talking, because maybe that's part of the problem. Everybody always has advice. Everybody knows what Mom should do. Everybody knows what they would have done. Everybody has an opinion. But sometimes, Mom doesn't need another opinion. She needs somewhere safe enough to finally say, I'm tired. And somebody who won't interrupt her. Somebody who won't judge her. Somebody who won't immediately try to fix everything. Somebody who will just listen. So I listened. And when she was finished, I told her, I got something for you, from hurt to hope. And no, I'm not giving you this because I think a sweatsuit can fix your problems. It can't. I'm not giving it to you because I think putting it on makes everything that hurt disappear. It doesn't. I gave it to you because of what it represents. Look at that heart. Part of it is broken. Part of it is healing. And that's real life. Because healing doesn't mean pretending you were never hurt. Healing doesn't erase yesterday. Healing doesn't mean you'll never cry again. Healing means the hurt doesn't get to decide how your story ends. So when you hold this, I don't want you thinking about everything you did wrong. I want you thinking about everything you survived. Every morning you got up when you didn't feel like getting up. Every meal you figured out. Every bill you somehow stretched. Every tear you wiped away before somebody walked into the room. Every time your children needed you, and somehow, you found a little more of yourself to give. That's what this represents. From hurt to hope and Mom. If nobody told you lately, I'm proud of you. Not because you're perfect. Not because you've never made mistakes. Not because you always have everything together. I'm proud of you because you're still trying, still learning, still loving, still growing, still showing up. Come here. Sometimes the person who's always holding everybody else together needs somebody to hold them for a minute too. You don't have to explain anything. You don't have to apologize for being tired. You don't have to feel guilty because you needed this moment. Just breathe. And when you put that from hurt to hope outfit on, I don't want you walking out thinking, now I have to be even stronger. No, you've been strong. I want you to remember something different. You matter too. Not just Mom. You, the woman, the person, the human being underneath everything everybody needs from you. You deserve peace. You deserve support. You deserve love. You deserve to laugh. You deserve to rest. You deserve to dream about something for yourself. Because before anybody ever called you Mom, you were you. And she's still in there. Don't lose her. And now, before we end this raw talk, I don't want to only talk to the mother sitting across from me anymore. I want to talk to all the mothers. To the mother waking up before everybody else, thank you. To the mother going to work tired and coming home to another shift, thank you. To the mother standing in the grocery store making $20 do what feels like $50, thank you. To the mother peacefully co-parenting with Dad, even though the relationship didn't work, I respect both of you. Keep putting those children first. To the mother doing almost everything alone, I see you. To the mother who had the courage to walk away because she wanted something healthier for herself and her children, keep healing. To the mother who lost her child's father and had to learn how to carry motherhood and grief at the same time, I see you too. We see you. To the mother who cries in private, then wipes her face before the kids walk in, I see you. To the mother who wonders if she's doing enough. Listen to me. Your children don't need perfection. They need love. They need guidance. They need boundaries. They need somebody who keeps showing up. And if you're doing that, give yourself some grace. Because one day, those children are gonna get older. And they're gonna start understanding things they couldn't understand when they were little. They're gonna remember the mornings. They're gonna remember you showing up. They're gonna remember the sacrifices they didn't even know were sacrifices at the time. And one day, they might finally realize Mom was figuring life out too. Mom got scared too. Mom got tired too. Mom had dreams too. Mom had things she was healing from too. And somehow, she still made sure I knew I was loved. That's legacy. So to every mother watching this, I don't care what your story looks like. Married mother, single mother, co-parenting mother, mother doing it alone, mother starting over, mother grieving, mother healing, mother who made mistakes and is trying to do better, mother who doesn't hear thank you nearly enough. This conversation is for you. You are seen, you are loved, you are appreciated. And please remember, being strong doesn't mean you have to carry everything alone. Check on Mom, not just when something goes wrong, not just on Mother's Day, not just when she finally breaks down. Check on her while she's still smiling. Ask her, "How are you doing?" And when she answers, listen. Because sometimes the strongest person in the house needs somewhere safe to be tired too. To every mother, thank you. Keep going, keep loving, keep growing. And don't forget to take care of the woman underneath the word mom. Your children see you. Your legacy matters. And whatever you've been through, hurt can be part of your story, without being the end of your story. From hurt to hope. This is Rizzy's Raw Talk. Real people, real situations, real conversations. No judgment, just understanding. Because togetherness is key. Keep growing, kiddo. Much love. Rizzy.